Our next film, The Dogs of War, is a powerful thriller that begins well, but falls apart, for me at least, at the very end, just when we're expecting the most exciting action. Christopher Walken stars in The Dogs of War as an American soldier of fortune, a paid rifle for hire who gets in and out of situations like this one in exotic foreign places.
This man's dead. Get him out! He's alive, you pimp.
Everybody comes with me, goes home. Let's go.
Hey! Let's see this thing fly!
A very exciting opening to the movie, and after that escape, Walken is hired by an international minerals company to get some intelligence on a new African dictator. They want Walken to assemble a group of mercenaries, go into that African country, and assassinate the leader. The minerals company wants to put their own man in as president. Here's the scene in a London hotel room where Walken and his colleagues examine some photographs of a scale model of the presidential compound that they have to infiltrate.
Don't go by this. It takes longer to go from here to here. That'll give you a better idea what I'm talking about.
These are good. You didn't take them.
No, they were a gift.
Sure, you want a beer?
Yeah.
Derek? Yeah.
What is this, coffee or tea? It's terrible.
You always home?
He will be. Zangano has an Independence Day coming up. He'll be there for it.
How long are we going to hold it?
As long as it takes to fly the new president in from the border.
Mm-hmm. Who's it going to be?
Nixon.
That's not funny, Drew.
Come on, Jamie. Punch up your briefings. Try a few jokes.
Anyway, I spoke to Ginger. He's going to pick up and train as many Zangaran exiles as he can.
Oh, they won't be worth it.
Listen, Ginger's okay. They'll be ready.
He'll fight.
What do we do with Kimba?
Just give him over to the new government. He gets loose. Forget it.
Oh, I'm hungry. Anybody want a pizza?
No, I'll have a cheese roll.
Oh, yeah,
Plain cheese
I'd
roll.
like a twinkle pudding.
A what?
Yeah, you know, with a lot of soy sauce and...
Come on, Michelle. Split a pepperoni with me.
Anybody want to know how we're going to do this?
That's a big build-up to the assassination scene, but frankly, those scenes at the end of the movie are really pretty boring, and particularly when compared to the first time Walken visits that African country on his own. Those early scenes are exciting. The danger seems real. We do get a feeling of what it must be like to operate as a soldier for hire, but the last half of the movie, surprisingly, is a big letdown, leaving me with very mixed feelings about Dogs of War, sort of half a movie.
You know, Gene, you put me in a very strange position here because I like the movie enough to recommend it, but at the same time I agree with your criticisms. And that is, the film begins in a very interesting way. It's based on this book by Frederick Forsyth. I guess he knows all about mercenaries.
Mm-hmm.
It's the portrait of the character and behavior of a real mercenary soldier.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating.
Yes.
And then at the end, it's just action. It's just 20 minutes of that same old footage we've seen 100 times before. Storm the barricades, pull out the machine guns, throw the hand grenades, knock the sniper off his perch. we've seen that 100 times, and it's just a letdown. We wanted more than that.
Yeah, because you do have this expectation. I thought, for example, that we were really getting inside this mercenary character. I thought, for example, that maybe at the end they'd pull a real switch and he would decide not to go in. He might have a moral crisis, something surprising, not standard action like you said.
You know what I think they do sometimes? They start out with a really original insight, like this portrait of a mercenary soldier, and they say, well, we can do that for 90 minutes on our own, our insight, our inspiration, but then at the end, we have to give the people 30 minutes of what they expect so they think they got their money's worth. The Dogs of War starred Christopher Walken as a mercenary soldier fighting in Africa. I vote yes. I thought it started out as a superior action movie and had some serious undertones. Gene liked the movie's profile of a mercenary soldier, but we both found the climatic action scenes very routine, and Gene votes no.